Yo, what's good, y'all? We're back with a fantasy recap. We'll go ahead and touch on. Let's see, where were we at last week? I made some changes already, so I made changes before we got here. So let's see. I'm gonna show y'all and let y'all know what happened. So we're gonna go to week 3. Let's see if I can recap this. I played against RJ. I won. Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, Derrick Henry, Saquon Barkley. Saquon had a pretty good game. I don't know why. When I watched the highlights, it didn't really look like that, but he had a pretty good game. Clyde Edwards-Helaire bested Myles Gaskins. Clyde had a pretty good game. Chargers run defense is just not it. Adam Thielen did his thing against Seattle. Allen Robinson, bro, been very lackluster this year, but it's because they offensive play calling and they need some consistency there. But it balanced out with Allen and Amari. You kind of blew me out with Justin Jefferson, Kittle and Waller, DJ Moore, Deebo Samuel, Harrison Butker, Justin Tucker. His kicker went crazy. Justin Tucker hit that 66 yarder. So I mean, it was a good fight. Definitely, it was a good fight. So this week, in week 4, what I did, make some changes. Let me see if I can go to my team. Waiver report. So I'm gonna show y'all what I did. This was this week. Tried to get Cordell Patterson for Elijah Mitchell. Somebody got him already. So I picked up Emmanuel Sanders and Tim Patrick. Picked those two up. Some good matchups. Emmanuel is going against Houston. Tim is going against the injury report. What was that? This is active. Okay. But yeah, Tim is going against the Ravens, and they have a lot of passing yards. So we're gonna see what we can do there. And I picked up somebody else. I can't remember. Let me go to roster. Let me see. This is how we looking. Josh Allen, Derrick Henry, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Adam Thielen says questionable. George Kittle questionable. Allen Robinson, I want to bench him. I really do, but I'm gonna let him make it because they playing against Detroit, and their defense hasn't been, super spectacular. Nor has their secondary just in general. So I'm gonna keep the lineup the same, but in the bench, like I said, I picked up Tim Patrick, Emmanuel Sanders. Logan might be an option to start. We'll see. And Greg Joseph, the kicker from Minnesota. Harrison Butker from the Chiefs kicker wasn't really doing it, man. So I had to switch him out. I'm thinking about starting Cincinnati's defense against Jacksonville. I like their odds better than I like the Patriots against Tampa Bay. So we'll see. But I am very likely going to start Cincinnati this week. All right, when I look at the matchup, excuse me. Let's see, position matchups. When I look at the matchups, I'm projected to win, so we'll see how that plays out. Josh, expected to get 24. He got Derrick Henry, Chris Carson, Najee Harris. He got some young guys. Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Solid matchups. I'm expected to win, but we'll see. I'm like really debating on starting Tim Patrick over Allen Robinson or even Emmanuel. Or even Emmanuel Sanders. So we'll see. I guess I'll look into it real quick. Emmanuel's playing the Texans. See how they did against receivers this year so far. Any 100-yarders? Oh, I know for a fact DJ had 100 yards. Check that already. Browns, they ran over us, so that's different. They didn't really have to pass. They just used the run game. Control clock. I mean, it was pretty solid. I mean, pretty back and forth game at first, but let's see. Jaguars. Pretty much beat them pretty solidly. I don't know. I ain't really seen enough yet. Marvin Jones and DJ Chark went off. The Bills are a much better team though when it comes to passing game than all of these teams. So let's see. Who else was I supposed to check? Lions schedule. See the Lions. See what they did against receivers, the big receivers. The Ravens. Mark Andrews had 5 for 109. Sammy had 4 for 68. So against the Packers, I'm sure Devontae 8 for 121. He 8 for sure. That's funny. 49ers, Debo had 9 for 189. Oh yeah. That's a go. I'm gonna have to start Allen Robinson. I gotta just each game they had somebody go off just about. So yeah, all right, Allen Robinson. All right, man. Hey, you have to start. I'm gonna let you have it. Adam Thielen against Cleveland. I feel like Thielen's gonna get in the end zone. He always eats. If it's not yards, it's gonna be a touchdown. So let me see the Browns schedule. So against big receivers, let's see. Texans, Brandon Cooks had 9 for 78 and a touchdown. As far as fantasy go, that's pretty good. Against the Chiefs, of course, they allowed somebody to go off. Tyreek had 11 for 197. Oh, man. And let's see. What am I missing? Against the Bears, I don't think anybody went off against them. Allen had, oh my God, they just shut the Bears down completely. They just shut them down completely. Vikings are a different offense though. So in the other two games, they ate. Bears not a really big passing offense. So I think I'm fine with that. Not too much. I have an issue with it at this moment. DJ Moore versus Dallas. Let's see how Dallas has been doing against receivers. Okay, so against the Eagles recently, that was just the other day, did them pretty bad. They did good against them. Nobody really ate that well. Against the Chargers, Keenan went 4 for 108 and Mike had 7 for 91. So it's possible if you got the right offense. Chargers are that type of offense. And the Buccaneers in week 1, they were that type of offense for sure. AB, they had 2. Oh my gosh, 3 people over 90. So I think it's safe to let DJ start. I think that's safe. He's their go-to guy, so I think it's safe. I think I'm fine with what I have. At the running back position, I'm fine with that because Philly's run defense isn't good, and the Jets obviously are not a good team. So tight end, we'll see. We're gonna see. I'm fine with this. So, and then Greg Joseph versus Cleveland, the kicker, fine with that. So overall, I have no complaints. Oh, defense, that's what I need to figure out at this point. So right now, I would pick the Bengals over the Pats because of who they're facing. I would trust the Bengals against Jacksonville more than I would trust the Patriots against Tampa Bay. So right now, we're going to make that change. See, points went up a little bit more, went to 100. So it's a little better. I had the Cardinals defense, but I just don't know if I trust them against the Rams. I like the Panthers defense, but this is gonna be a test for them, so I don't know what to expect. Bears defense is nice, but who are they playing against? Let's see. Bears are playing against the Lions. The Lions are average when it comes to passing yards. Sacks allowed, they're not too bad there either. So I think I'm fine right now. Lions rushing offense, middle of the pack. So I can't really, I'm fine on the Bears defense. Chargers playing Las Vegas. Eagles playing Kansas City. Texas playing Buffalo. Jacksonville playing Cincinnati. Jacksonville probably wouldn't be a bad defense to pick, but it's no telling what Cincinnati's going to do offensively. So Chiefs versus Philly actually wouldn't be bad because Philly hasn't been playing too well, but unsure. I'm gonna just ride with the one I trust the most for right now. I'm scrolling, man. I don't really see too much. I think I'm good. I'm just run with how I have it. Play it like this and see how this week goes. The lineup isn't bad. Like if I would have kept my original lineup just throughout the year, well, throughout that just one game, I'd be undefeated. But it's okay. So we're gonna run Josh Allen, Derrick Henry, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Adam Thielen, Allen Robinson, George Kittle, DJ Moore, Joseph. I don't know his first name. And the Bengals defense. So got his plays. Expected to get the dub, but you never know how stuff can play out. I'm gonna just pay attention to injuries. If we have something random pop up, then I'm gonna do what I have to, and then we'll see next week, man. So y'all stay tuned. Hit that like button for me. Subscribe if you have any advice or stuff you want to drop below. Drop it in the comment section. Stay blessed.
You done messed up, Aaron.
Ain't no need to play games. I'm cool with zeros on the stat sheet. I don't care if you knew Patrick Mahomes. Them lies you telling won't get past me. If it's meant to be, I'm not gonna ask for a second chance. I'm only gonna ask you once after that, then it's out my hands. I'm not gonna question, just accept it, part of God's plan.